This is the Mask Off project. It's part of our Surreal unit. Here's a couple samples real quick. The idea is that you remove your face. You can see that there's a filter kind of applied to this on the end unit, and then you're kind of like holding your face there, a mask. Couple ways you can do it. You can see in this one she actually did not completely like blank out her face like the very first one. Whoops. Okay. In Photoshop, in my face, you need to take a picture where you're holding up and you have your hands here like you'd be holding a mask, and then you need a picture of your mask, you as a mask. So step one, I'm going to start just by setting this up. I'm going to go in with the pen tool and carefully, I'm going to do this kind of quick. You all know to do it better. Just for the sake of, this is a tutorial. Like I skipped part of my finger there. All right, so come all the way down and just cut your hand. Tips of the fingers, what you're really looking for here. Right click, make selection, have a 1. I'm going to do Command J, layer via copy. So now I have my hand on its own layer, and then it still exists over here. So you want to set that up first. And if you want to help yourself, I'm going to call this hand layer. Now I'm going to go over here, and I need my mask. So same thing, you would pen tool out very carefully. I'm not going to do it carefully, y'all. I'm just going because you don't want to watch me pen tool all day, blah, 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 all the way around my face. Probably should have put some makeup on, whatever. Right click, make selection. Okay. Move it over. You can size it down however you want, rotate it, put it here. So now over here, if you look at the layers, I have my face on a layer and the hand. All I have to do is drop the layer with my head underneath, and if I would have cut that out right, that would probably look pretty good. Next step, let's say I want to get rid of my face. Zoom in on this one. Oh god. Zoom in. I'm going to use 2 tools. We're going to use the clone stamp. Oh, let me see if I can get this over here. I can't. Okay. Clone stamp, and we're going to use the healing brush. So first, I want to just clone stamp in general the skin area. So to use the clone stamp, you got to make sure you're in the right layer. You hit Alt on your keyboard. I'm going to get rid of my eyebrows. Just kind of general area stuff. So the healing brush isn't grabbing crazy pixels. So the clone shows you where it's cloning. Anything that's really dramatic, get rid of. So like my nose, that's a very different pigment. Get rid of that. And then my lips here, it's pretty good. And this little whatever. Now with the healing brush, have it on a fuzzy one. Make it not too big, but kind of big. You can go in and it blends pixels. But if you didn't do what I just did, it would blend all the weird dark pixels. So it would look kind of, I mean, not that this looks real necessarily, but it kind of gives that illusion that your face has been ripped off. So this blends pixels. All right, so here's my, I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna zoom out. Now you could, like with this one, she went in and did that, and then she added a filter, so you could add a filter in the end. It's just important how you pose with your hand. So she pen tooled out her fingers kind of individually on this one and put them on top. Not that much different than what I did here. So this is the Face Off project. Oops.